At Vibra Finance, we seek out the hidden gems in cryptocurrency. We will tailor your portfolio to work for you. Are you ready to transition your investments from traditional markets to cryptocurrency? Are your coins staked and earning interest? Are you overwhelmed with all the jargon in crypto? Is your portfolio underperforming and you want to reposition into consistent winning blue chip coins and viable projects? Do you feel like you missed out on DeFi, Metaverse, and NFTs? Here at Vibra Finance, we provide you with the data, skills, and tools you need to stay on top of the digital asset market. Vibra Finance. We are the future of crypto.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Vibreville. Hope you enjoyed the day today. Couple bloody days, the last two. I thought interest rate cuts were supposed to be super bullish, but apparently in the real world, interest rate cuts start to show signs of problems. But you know what? We're going to forget about the real world. We live in internet, fake money, this like completely detracted from reality. But you know what? That's why we love it. You never know what's going to happen in this space. Something new and exciting comes every day. And these dips right now, you got to use them as opportunity. You know, I always say keep some stable coins on the side. Always keep a part of your portfolio in stable coins for reasons just like today. When we have days where it's bloody across the board, you got to buy the dips. And now come to see what is bouncing back the hardest. So obviously everything's red, but on the hour, you know, what's moving the hardest? EHEX, what do you know? One of the biggest chargers after the dip. I wonder if that's coincidence. But just on the day-to-day, Clear Pool, absolutely ripping back up. Stronghold, Flare, Velodrome, the DEX on Optimism every 2 or 3 days. I get my ZenFT, swap it for Velodrome, and now I got my bag that's approaching like $600 worth now. And I started with $50. So if you could just take your time, be patient, that's what crypto needs to be. People get so impatient. They're just looking for the next 20x overnight. People can't just buy and hold. It really is crazy. And, you know, I really try to surround myself with people that think long term and aren't just in, out, in, out, in, out. You know, you got to learn to be patient, be uncomfortable holding your bags. It's all right. We're in the greatest bull market ever right now. Bitcoin at 97. And that's all right. We need these dips. They're going to happen. I don't know when the hell I drew this lines here, but it's pretty funny how, I mean, it's not exactly right, but, you know, we're just go down, up, down, and then we're going up to 120-ish, I think. Inevitably. I hope it happens this slow. I don't think that's going to happen. I think it's going to happen by mid to late January. And then we're going to have a dip. And then who knows? The end of the year, is it going to be a double top? Is it going to be a double letdown? Who the hell knows? All I know is all coins are going to run so hard. Pulse Chain's going to run so hard. Titan X is going to run so hard. Guys, it's absolutely crazy. This is just setting up to be absolutely epic. Zero's NFT on Pulse Chain benefits. I'm in loss by minting them, not you. On Pulse Chain, yeah, the NFTs on Pulse Chain are about even. But the ones on Optimism, bro, right now they're worth $5 to $6 each one. You know, I minted like 140 of them. Each one was 39 cents. Around there, 35 to 40 cents. And they're now $5 a piece. So yeah, bro, I've just been crushing it with the Optimism ones, but Matic, you break even, and Pulse Chains have pretty much sucked. So yeah, you know, it is what it is. But I think though, if you just hold your P's in, if you claim them and they're a little bit down, I think they'll be a point where they'll be profitable in the future. But you never know. They might not be. And that's why, you do what you can afford to burn. And if you did any on Optimism, you know, that makes up for everything else that kind of went down or a little bit. Why is on Pulse Chain? I don't know, man. What the deal is on Pulse Chain? I just know the one on Optimism is like 6 years ahead of all the other ones. There's no longer any inflation coming out. If you go do a max mint, you get 1 coin per day. So the ones on Optimism are like the only ones that are profitable. I don't know why that is. I don't know if there was just less of them. I'm not sure why, but I really don't care, bro. Zen's not my thing. It was cool during the bear market, but there's so much other stuff going on right now that Zen is like pretty much not even on my radar besides these NFTs. But yeah, I lost my entire watch list here on Deck Screener. I don't know what happened. I logged in the other day and I don't know what email address or whatever I was in, but I lost my whole list. So I'll try to put them back on here, but this shit's painful trying to remember everything on here. But Pulse Chain, we're just chilling right now. Blast. P Balancer, P Fetch, P New, Gnosis. Interesting. All these charts, I bet, look the same. I bet you ran up 10, 15x, and now it's down 50%. Yeah. Ran up 10x. And it's down exactly almost 50%. Yeah. All these charts look so similar. So I'm not stressing the PRC20s, guys. Don't feel like you got to get all of them. You know, I think they're going to really start moving very similarly in the future. But right now, it's kind of all over the place. But what's happening with the Tropa, PDI, Teddy, Wrap Bitcoin, I think you're going to start to see that spread throughout the ecosystem. The hexes will start to close together. Incognito or PDI. I mean, that's a no-brainer for me. I'm going with PDI. And I just paired up. I threw all my Teddy, all my Atropa, and all my Wrap Bitcoin into LP with PDI right on this dip here. Because they're all bonded together. They don't move. Really, you're not going to suffer a permanent loss. So it's where it's at. My man Steven. Bro, I'm loving the Lao. I'm loving it. But what's crazy, man, is this one pool, bro. I don't know what is going on. Someone came and joined it. My pulse, my Vibra pulse pool, I have 62%. There's only 80,000 pulse in there. The USDC one, all right, that one's coming back. The dot, oh no, it's Diatrope. Where is it? Man, come on, where are we at? The Vibra, man. See, I hate this. How I lost the other Vibra pools. There's V1. So where's the Vibra die pool? This is so annoying. Oh well. The Hex LP. This coin just keeps giving you dumping Hex into your wallets. Zach's LPs got drained. For what? Well, I hope Pulse Reflection didn't get drained. Oh no, that's not good. Pulse Reflections. All right, 41K in liquidity. Yeah, I got some PRS. They're in my pulse. And shout out Goo God. I didn't even know. But this makes Alien even better. Because the rewards 808 burn in liquid, I didn't even know they paid you back rewards. So like holding liquid, which is a reward token from holding Alien, pays you back pulse. 808, I'm not sure if that pays anything back. But man, that's a double reward coin. Alien pays you back. Liquid was paid you back pulse. Like, man, that's wild to me. All right, 808 pulse. Let's see if anyone knows if 808 pays you back anything, let me know. Because that's man, I don't know why I keep selling the rewards. Yeah, he bonded Lau 1-to-1 with BFF. So yeah. Oh, bro, see that he got taught a bad lesson. That's why you only do a fraction of your coin. Right? You're right at doing it to 1-to-100 or 1-to-1,000. You're right. You don't want to go crazy. So you know what you're doing, and I sure as hell don't know what I'm doing. I'm just waiting for Titan X to break out and start pumping. Everything's red today. Couple of green, but look at this. We're at 28, almost 30 projects now launched. We got more upcoming, and I can't wait for the aggregator to come on Morpheus. That's just gonna be the game changer. But where are we at? I'm gonna check this ratio here. The Morpheus Dragon X ratio. We're at 0.5 last time I looked at it. What are we gonna be at now? 0.4. Yep. 0 0.4. Boom. Look at that. But man, we got up to 0.55. That's nuts. We're gonna be 1-to-1. So if you have a billion Morpheus, you'll be able to swap it for a billion Dragon X soon. Oh man. Wow. Shout out everyone holding Morpheus. I know I've swapped almost everything I own. I got my Hydra miners, hyper miners, and a couple more Lotus, a bunch, 4 or 5 more Lotus miners. And I don't know if I'm gonna just swap them back for Titan X or if I'm gonna just go 100% into Morpheus because the rate is climbing against Dragon X, and I think Dragon X has outperformed Titan X, if I'm not wrong. So you're the ultimate degen, leveraging on leverage and on leverage. Yeah, we are definitely up. Yep. Yeah, we're up 6. Still, we're still up 20x. All right, that's what I thought. And since we're consistently we're holding this floor down here, I don't think. I mean, yeah, we might roll down to this level down here to 7 or 5, but I don't think so. I think there's gonna be some more things building on top of Morpheus, building on top of Dragon X, on top of Titan X. All these projects are gonna come out, and but the biggest thing, honestly, in my opinion, is Shogun. Yeah, I wonder where was that the page. I don't know if it was the stats page where Shogun was showing how much it was burning every single day. Oh, come on. We don't want to go to coin market crap. All right, there we go. Shogun.win. Let's see if we can look at some stats here and see how much it's buying and burning per day. All right, there we go. Shogun's buy and burn balance. Because X28's Titan X. So 725K. Wow. I think it's taken off 300 billion on average per day. So what's the supply left of Titan X? Green. More. Where's the stats? Buy and burn. No. 29% liquid. So we have 66 trillion liquid right now. 34% almost burnt. 5%, less than 5% staked. Wow, guys. So 300 trillion a day. This is like pack your bags of Titan X and hold this shit. Do not fade it. Don't people are fudding it for a reason. Now I see why. I'm gonna start shit. I'm gonna start fudding Titan X bad because I need more. And I bought more. Yes, I bought Titan X yesterday. Today I added on to added more Ondo, and I got What the hell? I bought more Spectre. I just have a feeling Spectre is going to do really, really well. And this they dipped down to $3, and man, I wish I could have caught that, but I got it back at like 370-ish, maybe 380 on the way back up. I didn't even see this flash crash, and like that was just the easiest 30% gain right there. So I added more Spectre, more Ondo, and more Titan X, and I'm pretty much tapped out now. Like I'm spent. Well, Clearpool is gonna just keep crushing it, guys. Their Ocean Poseidon testnet's making a splash with innovative features built on optimism. With my Zen FTs, I'm bullish as hell on. I think it's Optimism's the best L2 out there. Will be the most successful. Introduces USDX, its native stablecoin and gas token, wave maker for seamless asset tokenization and the game-changing Oxygen liquidity layer. So this shit's a game changer, guys. Flare, Clearpool, they're all working together. Congress kicks the can. Lawmakers now have until tomorrow to pass the highly anticipated stopgap bill to fund the government for 3 more months. Should it pass, lawmakers will narrowly avoid a government shutdown. Guys, this is so stupid. Like, this is all just run the shit into the ground before Trump gets here. They're trying to stop RFK for changing his jab stuff, but all the meanwhile, a 3.8% cost of living increase on congressional salaries. We all agree to that, right? Cost of living for congressmen. What a friggin' joke. Almost 4%. Why not? They deserve it. Absolutely hilarious. But not as funny as Craig Wright, Faketoshi going to jail. Richard called him out. Everyone laughed at Richard Hart, calling him the scammer. And how funny. How tides turn. How ironic. Faketoshi is in jail. He's a smart dude, but Richard Hart is smarter. And Richard Hart knew he was a fraud. And if you listen to any of Richard's hundreds of streams, you know how smart he is. He's here to tell the truth. He don't care if you like him or not. He's not a liar. He's not a scammer. And Craig Wright is. Sentenced to 12 months and suspended for 2 years after he launched a $900 billion legal claim involving IP. Oh my God. 2 people that worked, who was it? Adam Backed was a pioneer there at the trial who took the stand. Bro, that's so funny. Good job, Faketoshi. And this too, guys, all of the European stuff with Micah and their laws, I thought the United States was going to follow what they were doing, but now it kind of seems like the EU has lost it. They've gone crazy, and we're going to see how inefficient the stuff they are trying to pass is. And I think the United States is going to pivot, and we're going to start to become the hubs of crypto expansion and just Web3. The United States is the home of it. You know, we're already losing the race to AI to China, in my opinion, but this is really good. The digital euro legislation is in trouble. So I hope this all gets delayed. They said they have to vote by the end of the year. I don't even care. Everything gets delayed in this industry. Seems to be at least a year or two. All the ISO mandates, they happen next year. They were supposed to be this fall, but that's just the business. Things happen super slow. But this right here, Stronghold, we've been talking about it for a year and a half at least now. And this post just makes me so happy to read. Couldn't resist. You not notice on the latest YouTube from Tammy Camp and Sean, the 2 founders of Stronghold, they're quoted at the end saying all the things we've been working a decade on. Guys, a decade. People always talk about, the 2nd and 3rd cycle curse. Yeah, if you have a shit coin, a VC pump and dump, but if you have one of the few projects that is going to change the game, that's a chosen one, it takes 10 to 12 years to build the infrastructure around the world to be able to operate in all these different jurisdictions with all the different licenses. It takes that long. Look how long it's taken Elon to get his money transmitter licenses for X. I think he's at like 36 states now. And that's freaking Elon Musk. So people that don't understand how long these things take, just cut them out of your life. They don't have the brain capacity to understand these things. Stronghold was officially formed in 2017. SHX token in 2018. And he didn't even talk here about the stablecoin that they launched in 2018. And it was for the public and a private stablecoin, but it was going so successful for the private, they pulled it all off for the public and completely made it private only. So IBM and all these companies were transacting with stablecoins since 2018 on these private ledgers that we couldn't see. Stronghold is Ripple and Stellar combined. It was planned and decided back in 2014. Don't think of Stellar, Ripple, and Stronghold as separate entities. They're all the same people, same investors, same tech, all just doing slightly different things. Ripple and Stellar figured out the U.S. automated clearinghouse, which is ACH market, in particular, couldn't be conquered sufficiently with just XRP or XLM. That's why they created Stronghold. But it's more than that. Stronghold Net is the all the money in the U.S. It's the bridge to compliantly and quickly onboard all of the U.S. to blockchain and crypto once official regulations passed. And what have I been saying? We're about 3 months away from regulations and legislation happening. As soon as Trump gets in, within 2 months, that Fit 21 bill will be out that lays the foundation for you to becoming from being a centralized security to a decentralized cryptocurrency or decentralized commodity, whatever it is. Like, it's all there. Joe Biden just vetoed that shit. Like, it's so crazy. Like, the world is completely the opposite of what the media and the front pages make you think. And this then bridges the Stellar network, the XRPL, the FedNow, the U.S. automated clearinghouse, which is like trillions of dollars per day pass through there, and ISO 222 for the Stronghold Net, participants of which there are already millions, which Stronghold's customers, they already have millions of merchants as their customers. They all have customizable payment networks via a simple API, white labeled, full reporting, full integration into blockchain, compliantly, securely, and at lightning speeds. So, guys, that means that the white labels, they'll customize, like their one set, like Lindsay white labels a product where she'll make it and stick a different label on it, but it's the same product, different labels all over it. So they're all using the same stuff, just branded or pitched differently. People aren't going to create a wallet or start coding smart contracts to then be able to start using and benefiting from blockchain. The U.S. market is massive. Ripple and Stellar recognized it and needed its own company to concentrate purely on the interface moment. Stronghold Net plus Stronghold's token is that simple, customizable, compliant, the gateway to crypto in the U.S. and beyond. When U.S. regulations, you won't be able to catch Stronghold for dust. Same with XRP and XLM. They all feed into each other. They will collectively be all the money. And I do agree, but I don't think all the money, because Hedera is going to have a big part of this with supply chains and logistics and tracking. So I would lump Hedera, actually, but it's not, they're not, actually different use case. Yeah, he was talking about for payments, I guess, all the money for B2B payments, peer-to-peer, cross-border payments. It's all these three, guys. And I've been screaming about it since I started streaming in 2021. My first streams were about XRP and Solo Gen X and how they're going to be tokenizing 40,000 stocks and bringing it to the blockchain. That's what brought me in. I said, wow, this is what's going to change the future. So I've been focusing on these projects that have a use case and that have tons of NDAs out there in place. And when Stronghold starts to thrive, I wouldn't be surprised if they get bought out by Stripe or Venmo or whatever. Like, if you dig deep into it, the PayPal mafia is behind all this stuff too, indirectly. So we got Karate Combat. Looks like it just wrapped up the last of the fights. the pit submissions. So I put all my bets out. You know, it was kind of bad though, this fights, because the odds weren't good. It was like every fight was 85% to 15% favorite or something like that. So it was hard. You know, I tried to bet on some of the underdogs, but it looked like the favorites were just crushing. So I'm gonna have to go see how many fights we won. But Karate Combat is awesome, guys. It's so cool. This is the future, and they are building out their own L2, so they're gonna be able to do karate with a bunch of other sports. So how you can bet and interact with it, they're gonna be doing it with like golf, hopefully, and um race car driving, maybe, or who knows what sports they're gonna be signing on, but it's really cool. So that event just wrapped up. I'm gonna have to definitely check that out. And to the two that delegated their votes, hopefully I won you some tokens. See how that plays out. But guys, I think that this is it for the dip. I mean, we're green now in the hourly. Sologenics is ripping back up. Let's go. 5% on the hour. This is a deflationary DEX on the XRP ledger, and no one's talking about it. Like, the mainstream guys are so far behind what's coming. Like Larry Fink told us, tokenization of assets, real world assets, that's where all the money is at. And what projects are in that niche, in that narrative? Try to focus there. Focus on Richard Hart and Pulse Chain. It's going to swallow up all of DeFi. All these degens out here on Solana and Base and these shit chains are all going to come to Pulse Chain this cycle. And we're going to just beast over there. Flare is going to become the biggest and best oracle out there. Just give it another year. Jasmine, the Japanese Bitcoin, is going to do 100x for us. Clearpool's already up. I mean, we got into it last October when, let's see, when do we get it? We got in 12, 20. No, it was before here. So whatever, probably around 10 cents, if that, probably even lower. I think it was single digits. So we're already up. 5, 6x at the worst. But yeah, because look at this, it dipped down to 7 cents in August this year. But guys, I'm nervous. That the reverse carry trade, that's just going to happen really soon. So I don't know if this little dump is placated into it or not. If crypto is going to kind of separate itself because they need to issue the CBDCs, they need to get the mainstream into crypto and get people just slack jawed at the gains they were missing and how did I not get in? So they'll take the ticket when they need to crash everything. But I think about it though now, with all the technology and with AI and with on-demand liquidity, like, they can move money instantly around in seconds. So I feel like this next crash or this next Great Depression, it ain't going to happen because they can just print money and patch the solution instantly. So I just don't see this huge depression happening. Yeah, it might be bad for a week at most, but then they'll fix it around and the markets will be pumping right back up. Like, it's not humans trading anymore. It's all the algorithms and bots trading and buying and selling at fib levels. Like, shout out Crypto Cobra. Go watch his TA. Dude's on point. Definitely not Goo God. 8 cents on Clearpool. There you go. See, now we're up 8x, 7x. And we're just getting started. And you can stake it. Like, it's a friggin' gem. Corium, 25% staking. This shit was dead. I was streaming about it as it dropped from 10 cents down to 5 cents. And I just felt like, all right, am I just like being played here? Nope. Because then we just come on and do a 5x out of the blue. And now you're 25% APY, what it was at 6 cents versus 20 cents. You're getting 3.5 times the amount in dollars. And as it keeps going up, it's going to keep appreciating in dollars. Same thing with Hex. That's what we're all about here. Passive income. Take your coins, stake them, and earn them. Like, you have the chance to set yourself up for multiple cycles. Like, these real world asset plays, once they start bringing these assets on chain and the value of the XRP ledger starts to be $1 trillion tokenized on the ledger, the price ain't coming back down. Once Stellar has Fidelity bringing and printing debt and bringing their investment platform all onto the portfolio onto the blockchain, and now they have $800 billion in assets on chain, the price of Stellar ain't coming back down ever again. So Prepare yourselves. Buy these dips. Get in the real world asset plays. Get in some AI plays. Get into some pulse chain stuff. Get into the Titan X stuff. There's so many winners here. I'm just as bullish on the XRP ledger as I am on pulse chain, as I am on Hedera and the altcoins there, as I am on Titan X and Morpheus, as I am on Cubic and AI and the other projects we're in, Flare, Jasmine. I wouldn't own them. I would just go all into Pulse Chain if I knew Pulse Chain was going to be V1 that won for the next 5 years. That's not the case. That's why I've spread it out into the 4 or 5 best ecosystems. And what has performed best consistently the last 3 months? What has shocked people the most? Oh, the dinosaur coins. No, it takes 10 years for the dinosaur coins to build the infrastructure to get the licensing they need across all these jurisdictions. They're not fucking pumping dumps and rug pulls and just gave out money to all these assholes to talk about it on social media so they could just dump the coins like Craptos and God, what all this other shit that they talk about? Solana. It's all garbage. It's not sustainable. It's not going to be here. The stuff that we talk about, Hedera, Solo, Stronghold, XDC, Flare, it's all going to be here. Karate Combat ain't going anywhere. It's got a use case. It's got a cult following behind it. And we don't lose here. We smash all the gems, and I'll put up our portfolio against anyone else's in crypto. You show me who's hit multiple thousand X's already. 100 X's already this cycle. Very few people. Very few. Look at BitBoy. He can't hold the coin to save his life. Ray Nooner shortened XRP and got destroyed. He's a fucking idiot. These guys suck out here. They don't do the research. They don't have the time to. You got to be obsessed with this shit. You got to love it to be here every day, actually watching some of these presentations that go on around the world where Stellar posts one of the latest meetings they went to or presentations they gave somewhere around the world. And it gets 80 or 90 views. But you know what? I'm one of them because there's always some sort of alpha or something that's important that will help you connect the dots to see what's going on everywhere. And if all you guys could absorb the information and material that I do and see it, you'd be just as bullish and you'd own all the same coins too. But hopefully I'm getting the message across. You guys got your bags packed of your real world asset plays, your dinosaur coins, your pulse chain, your Titan X stuff, and have a good diversified portfolio. And that way you can't lose. And IG word guarantee that. So smash the like button. 118 of you in here. Appreciate the support. My man. What up, Oscar? Good to see you, brother. Godfather J6. Appreciate you stopping in. And that's all I got, fam. Just hold. That's it. Use these dips right here as opportunity. Have some stable coins. If you're bringing money in right now, say you have $500, keep 50 of it in stable coins this time. And when you take profits, keep them into stable coins so you can buy these dips and use them as opportunity. Because all 3 coins that I've bought on these dips I'm now in profit in. So you can use them as opportunity, or you can let them bring you down, make stupid decisions, start rotating, and that's not what you want to do. I just can't stop staring at that solo bubble right there. 6.2% in the hour. EHEX behind. Let's see in the top 100 if anything else is up 6.2% in the last hour. Nothing. Nothing in the top 100. Fartcoin 2.5%. So, yeah, exactly. 2.5%. And we have 3 coins that are over that. Hex, Solo, and Corium. And Hex on Pulse Chain almost there too. So all we do is win, guys. Smash that like button. I'm out of here.